Hey everyone. So, one of the biggest challenges and complaints I hear from fellow musicians is feeling a tension in their arms, right? Or playing, or a carpal tunnel, or arthritis in the hands, some sort of tension problems going on in the arms, right? Because we're playing all the time with our arms. It makes sense. A lot of the times when we're experiencing some pain in our arms or our shoulders, there's a hidden tension that's also going on in the head, neck, and back relationship right here. And when we can start to work with easing up tensions in the neck, improving a better relationship with the head and the back, kind of indirectly releasing into a better tone in the back, that starts to take care automatically of some things that we're experiencing in our hands and in our arms. So, together, let's do a simple thought experiment with a simple action to help move things a little bit more in the right direction for your hands and your head, neck, and back. So I'm going to position this camera a bit like so. And as you can see, I have a small bench right here, and you can use anything like a desk, whatever. Mainly what you want from this is that the desk is, or the bench is around belly button height, right? So that when we come to bring our hands up, and notice how I'm going to bring my hands up to this bench. I'm going to practice bringing them up with an extension of my fingers, and I'm going to make a connection like so. Okay. Now you want the bench high enough that when I make a connection, I'm not having to like hyperextend my arms this way, or I don't feel like I'm way up here like this. Nice, comfortable mid space where we have a nice bend in the elbows, okay? All right. The first thing let's practice is just get into connection with how does the muscles habitually behave here? What does my muscles do automatically when I just decide to do this pattern, to do this activity? Let's find out together. And all you're collecting is some data. You just want to get to know, well, what tightens, for example? What tightens in my whole body when I move? I, for one, am noticing that I like to tighten my upper shoulders when I do this. Just collect some data. How does this movement move within me? Keep doing this until you just have a general sense of what's going on. Okay. Now, after you've collected some data, let's do a thought process. And this process is designed to disrupt automatic habits of reaction. We do this by consciously bringing in the action that we want in our mind. We introduce it consciously in the brain. That action is to bring our arms up, right? So consciously think about that for a second, but don't do anything with it. Just think it. Think about doing the activity, and then while noticing your whole body, mentally, think about the choice to not do it or to do something else. And like a light, little playful rhythm, go back and forth several times in this thought process. I'm going to move my arms. Not yet. Maybe. pause, I'll wait. Any of those words are going to work. What is important is the meaning, choice, and choose which one of those words resonates the most with you. Go back and forth thinking a couple times about moving your hands to the platform and then think, maybe later. I'm going to give us about 30 seconds of silence to go gently back and forth between these two thought processes. What's starting to shift in your body when you mentally gave yourself choice? Pay attention to those little movements because they indicate a release out of an overall pattern of tension. Let's spend another 30 seconds in silence, going back and forth on that thought process. Now, I want you to add a light thought on top of that. After you think no to the stimuli, lightly think about your whole neck being easy, relaxed, free. Think of it like a light little rhythm you're throwing out there and then letting go. Let's do this for 30 seconds in silence. This time, move your arms back to the table or chair while you're noticing the freedom of your neck. And notice, how did that movement move differently? Now, while you're here, can you reintroduce the thought of non-doing? And just notice the connection of your hands to the chair. Notice the whole width of them, the whole length of them. And can I let them do nothing while I lightly wish for relaxation in my neck and my throat? Remember that the top of your neck is way up in between your ears and behind the bridge of your nose. Way up there, we're inviting ease to connect to our hands. How does that ease connect into the ease of my hands? As I have nothing to do. How does the width of my hand be easy with my free neck? As I have nothing to do. As my neck is free and I have nothing to do, what is the length of my hand from the heels of the hand through the fingertips? As you keep thinking about that, just give a little bit of an extension through your fingertips. You keep thinking of length, the heels of your hand through your fingertips as your neck is free. Okay, play with that, guys. Let me know what you thought. Let me know what changed for you when you gave these directions. Cheers. Good to see you all.